Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. We will be entering today the 20th chapter of Tripura Rahasya. Toward the end of the 19th chapter, we were told, Mano vai nishchalam yatra taduktam chodmani dasha manaschanchala tat syat satya vidyasya sangatihi. When mind is nishchalam, movement of the mind is perception of the finite. One, two, three, mind is born. One, because it is not followed by two, this one is infinite. Infinite is only one. And therefore, when we make or give the mind, the object as infinite, to that extent, the mind starts dissolving and transcends itself. Please remember this basic thing. We can control the mind by karma. When you are tired, mind is quiet. By yoga, by pranayam, by drinks, by drugs, no doubt about it. Mind can be controlled. But it will be as long as the impact of that remains. The basic error is not corrected. And therefore you will see these people who have got various powers, siddhis, they have controlled their mind. But their basic error is they take the duality or the relativity as real. And as a result, they will be talking about two things always. One is blessing somebody, second is cursing somebody. Blessing and cursing is valid only when the sense of otherness is taken as real. There may be perception of otherness, but are we taking this otherness as real? Like left hand is other than the right hand. But are we differentiating because of the differences that the left hand is superior, right hand is inferior? No. Because perception of the differences is not creating differentiation in our experience. See, friends. And it can happen only if there are no finite things included in the mind. So how do we do this? Be very attentive. First, we are lost in the sounds. Sounds are finite. Then we focus attention on the silence. Silence is infinite. But silence is opposed to the sounds. Sounds are opposed to the silence. Where there is sound, there is no silence. Where there is silence, there is no sound. That which is opposing anything is not the truth. Then, that which is supporting both the sounds and the silence is beyond both. This is destroy the mind by the mind. How simple it is. Not difficult at all. But then we get obsessed. Therefore, here the technique. Mano vai nishalam tatra yaduktam cho unmani dasha. So, mind is undisturbed because of the sound and not pleased because of the silence. Let there be silence or sound, who cares? Like, let Swamiji keep on talking, who listens? That ability is called going beyond the mind. Unmani. Un means above, beyond. So that is the state which is beyond the limitations of the mind. And in this, manasaha chanchalam tasya satya vedyasya sangati. And what is the disturbed mind? When vedya objects are accepted as real. Like, when we see our reflection in the mirror, we do not take the reflection as real. But when a bird looks into the mirror, he takes the reflection as real and he is disturbed. Therefore, whenever we have given importance and status of reality to the objective world, the mind is born. And this is what is called as attachment. What should be the limit of detachment for us? Like the space. Space supports all the four elements, but do not get influenced by any one of them. When things are added in the space, it is not a burden. When things are taken away from the space, there is no loss. Be subjective. Is it not true? When 100 of you are sitting in front of me, it is not a burden to the eyes. And if only 10 of you are there, now I am okay. No. Therefore, space is called in Sanskrit as Akash. A very, very subtle word. Akash avakashat. That which includes everything. Akash. And Kash Dhatu is meant for illumination. Therefore, Prakash. So that which is simultaneously the material cause and efficient cause. That which is simultaneously the matter as well as the consciousness. And therefore, Sant Gyaneshwar says, Janiva Neniva Bhagavanti Nahi. In the absolute reality, Bhagavan, there is no knowledge, there is no ignorance. See, friends, do we have the experience of our absence? No. When there is no possibility of the experience of absence, is it necessary to say that I am? So who are we then? We are beyond existence and non-existence. Do we have the experience about our being? I don't think I am here or not. No. So when there is no possibility of ourselves experiencing ourselves to be inert, is it necessary to say that I am sentient? No. This is the meaning. Tasmat tasyapi viddina rahita vittirastita. Therefore, it is extremely to be understood that for the wise people, although they are living in this world, in the objective world for you and me, they live in the objective world, but the objectivity is not given a status of reality, like we don't give a status of reality to the reflections in the mirror. Up to here, we are seen in the last 19th chapter. Now 20th chapter. अत्र ते वर्तयिष्यामि पुरा वृत्तं शृणुष्व तत् पुरा ब्रह्म सभा मध्ये सत्यलोकेति पावने ज्ञान प्रसंग समभूत सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्म विमर्शनम सनकाद्या वशिष्ठस्य पुलस्य पुलः क्रतुः भृगुरत्रि अंगिराश्च प्रचेता नारदस्तथा च्यवनो वामदेवश्च विश्वामित्रोऽस्त गौतमः शुक्रः पराशरो व्यास कण्व कश्यप एव च दक्ष सुमन्तु शङ्खश्च लिखितो देवलोऽपि च एवमन्ये ऋषिगणा राजर्षिप्रवरा अपि सर्वे समुदितास्तत्र ब्रह्मसत्रे महत्तरे मीमांसा चक्रु उत्तेच्य हि सूक्ष्मनिरूपणैः ब्रह्माण्डं तत्र पप्रच्छ ऋषयः सर्व एव ते भगवन् ज्ञानिनो लोके वयं ज्ञानपरावरां तेषां नो विविधा स्थितिः प्रकृतिभेदतः. About this, what we have heard in the 19th chapter, now Bhagavan Dattatreya tells, Atra te vartayishyami pura vrittam. And now I'll tell you what happened. Once upon a time. What happened once upon a time? Pura Brahma Sabha Madhye Satyaloke Adhipavane, in the Satyalok. Satyalok means what? Lok means experience. Loka is not a place. Swargalok, we imagine, okay, Swargalok, there you don't have to pay the electricity bill, and no taxes. That is not the meaning. Loka means experience. So we are all now in Satyalok, because the topic that we are discussing is the truth. मजा आ गया सत्यलोक पहुंच नरक. But again you come back to the body identification, you have come back to the Martyalok. So once upon a time in the Satyalok, Brahma Sabha Madhye, all the wise people were sitting together and Jnana Prasangaha Samabhut Sukshma Vivarshanam. And they were talking about the knowledge. It was extremely subtle discussion. And who were the people over there? See, all the great masters. Sanakadya, Vashishtasya, Pulasya, Pulah, Kratu, Bhrugu, Atri, Angira, Pracheta, Narada, Chavano, Vamadeva, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Shukra, Parashara, Vyasa, Kanva, Kashyapa, Daksha, Sumantu, Shankha, Likito, Devalo. How many of them? All the great masters, they were discussing about the absolute reality. And Mimamsa Chakru Atyuchaihi Sukshma Nirupanaihi. And they were discussing extremely subtle points one after another. And thereafter, Brahmanam Tatra Prapruchuhu Rushaya Saravayevate. But they decided, let us find out what is the ultimate truth. Because everybody is talking from their standpoint. But what is the absolute standpoint? So they decided, let us go to Brahmaji. So, Bhagavan Jnanino Loke Vayam Jnana Paravaraha Tesham No Vivida Sthiti Bhati Sthiti Prakriti Bhedataha. Hey Brahmaji, we are all wise people. Jnaninaha, we know the truth. But our expressions of the truth are so different. Kechi Sada Samadhistaha. Some of them are all the time in Samadhi. And Kechid Mimam Sanerataha. Some of them are busy in the satsanga, discussion, topic, explaining. Apare Bhakti Nirmagnaha. Others are busy in Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Anne Karma Samashrayaha. Others are busy dynamically in these worldly activities. Vyavahara Parato Eke. Some people are busy in running the political field and Bahir Mukha Nara Iva, as if they are totally extrovert. Teshu Shreyan hi katamaham etanno vaktumarasi. Now tell us, among these various expressions of the wise people, which is the supreme most? Which is the ultimate? All of them are wise. So, etanno vaktumarasi swaswak paksham vayam vidmaha shreyan samiti vaividhe iti prushta avadat brahma matva anashvasa manasan. So, they said, from our point of view, our path is the only right path, the ultimate. Is it not? Once there was a meeting in Mumbai. 5-6 Mahatmas were invited. Very high profile meeting. Only invited people were allowed to enter. About 200 of them. So on the stage we 4-5 were sitting. Everybody was supposed to speak for half an hour. And they were all talking about their paths. Then there was one person from USA, and his name was Vivekananda. I don't know where from he was. And he also spoke. Actually, God is one. People are unnecessarily fighting. Then after that was over, then last, they kept me last, so that people are holding on. And then I started. See, you have heard so many wise people here. You already raised your BP. Should we call it as SP? Spiritual pressure? So I'll tell you a story. Then I told them a story. I said there was a couple whose marriage I attended. And after 15 years, they happened to meet me or I happened to meet them, and they asked the question, Swamiji, we are constantly miserable fighting and you are the cause. I said, yes, I am the cause of the whole universe. What of you? He said, it is difficult to talk to you. I said, then don't talk. Then they said, we are constantly fighting because of you. You know why? When we got married, you told us, in marriage, the mathematics is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is not equal to 2 or not 11. Then I said, that is creating problem. I said, what is the problem? Which one? Like you laugh, the whole audience relaxed. They came to their wits. Then I said the same way. Nirgun Nirakar is the reality. Saguna Nirakar is the reality. Saguna Sakar is the reality. Everybody is talking about God is one. But which one? Our God is one, not your God. In the same manner, all these wise people. So, it says, Swa Swa Paksham Vayam Vidmaha Shreyansam Iti Vaividhe. O Lord, Brahmaji, we are telling, emphasizing, our path is the only ultimate, not anything else. Therefore, Iti Aprishtavat Avadat Brahma. They asked Brahmaji, and then Brahmaji saw. What he saw? Matva Anashvasa Manasan. He looked at them and he knew they don't have faith in me. They are asking the question only to increase their general knowledge and to get something in their support. We go to the Mahatmas and we try to evaluate how much is this Mahatma knows. Let's go and ask. Do you think Mahatmas are dumb? They also look at the person and know. Then what they do? Same thing what Brahmaji does. What Brahmaji did? Munindra na aham api etad vidmi. Oh great rishis, you ask such a question and they invoke my Guru. Brahmaji invoked my Guru. I don't know. He said the same thing. See, Munindra, na ham etar vedmi. I don't know this. See, friends, it is not that the teachers don't want to answer anybody, but it should be answered only to those who are having jidnasa, who are the seekers of truth. Those who are erudite, scholars, never to them do discuss anything. And because we don't have to prove anything to anybody, this is one of the biggest obstacles for every seeker. We want to prove our point. See, when a donkey is calling the horse a donkey, to discuss with such a donkey will be your another donkey. Therefore, okay, you are right. Therefore, janiyad idam anartham artham tu sarvadna parameshwaraha. See, this I do not know, but let us go to Sarvajna Parameshwara, Shivji. Shivji knows everything. Then, Tatra Yamortha Samprashtum Ityuktva Tatra Tairyayo Sangamya Deva Devasha Vishnu Navi Samagataha. So they went to Shivji and along with Vishnu Bhagwan, again they came and said, Papracha Rishi Mukhyanam Prashnam Tam Loka Sangvidhi Prashnam Nishamya Chadnyatva Vishnu Vidhi Prago Pranogatam Matva Anashva Manasa Rishim Devo Vyatintayat Kinchiduktam Mayatrapi Vyartamevo Bhavennatu. Then all the gods decided that these people are asking, but they don't have faith. They have come here for discussion. They have come here to get support for their views. And therefore, he also ultimately said, Kinchiduktam Maya Napi. I also don't know. So first of all, they discuss among themselves. Then they went to Brahmaji. Brahmaji, I don't know. They went to Vishnu. I don't know. Shivji, I don't know. This is such a Maha Mantra. All your subsequent questions end. Swami, where are you born? I don't know. Why are you born? I don't know. See, Maharaj. So, what I am telling you is Shastra Sammat. So, Pakshatvena Janiyu Rushaya Shraddhaya Ayutam Iti Matva Pratyuvacho Deva Devo Maheshwaraha. Therefore, all these rishis, Swapakshena Janiyuhu Shraddhaya Ayuta. They know only their way. They do not know anything else. And Shraddhaya Ayuta, they don't have faith when they are asking the question. Remember, Shraddhavan Lavate Jnanam Tatparaha Sayyatendriya. Any question where we go and ask, if we do not have faith in the scriptures, in the teacher, we will never be benefited. It is necessary. Therefore, what Deva Maheshwara said, Shrudhva Muniya Naham Api Etad Vedmi Susputam Ato Vidyam Bhagavatim Dhyayama Parameshwarim. Therefore, let us do the dhyana, let us think of, meditate on the Parameshwari. Tat prasadat nigurdhartham api vidmastata param. And when the Parachiti, the Devi, the Parameshwari, when she will be pleased, she will tell us and we will know the truth. Ityukta Muniya Sarve Vidu Vishnu Shivai Saha. So all the rishis along with Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Dadyur Vidya Maheshanin Tripuram Chicharirinam. Thereafter, all of them sat and did the dhyana, the meditation on these Parameshwari Vidya, Shri Vidya. And what is she? Tripuram Chicharirinam. See, we are studying Tripura Rahasya. So they all started reflecting on this Tripura Devi. And this is, who is she? Chit Sharirini. She is consciousness only. No, Avirasi Chidakashamai Shabdamai Param Abhavan Mega Gambhira Niswano Ganganangane. And as a result of their prayers and meditation, she manifested herself, who was Chidakashamai. Be very attentive. Chidakasha, this is a very important word. Akasha means Avakasha, Akasha, that which can accommodate everything is called as Akasha. Chidakasha means in that space where there is nothing else except consciousness. So two things. That which accommodates everything, therefore it is space. But other than it, there is nothing, therefore it is solid. So gold is a solid space for all the ornaments. So be very attentive. Ocean is a solid space for all the waves. Are the waves coming from outside on the surface of the sea? Are the ornaments coming outside to land on the gold? Then where are they? Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Avyaktadini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata avyakta nidananyeva tatraka paridevana. All beings are earlier unmanifest. They become manifest. They again become unmanifest. Who died? When waves are born, is it a birth of the waves? When the waves break, is it somebody broken? And when the waves go back to the ocean, is something lost? Birth, death is only in between stage to teach. But we get lost in that. I don't know what I was in the last life. Same like this life. Now another important thing. When a wave goes back to the ocean, will the same wave come out? Think. When we dissolve the idol of Bhagwan Ram and it goes back to the gold, and thereafter we make another idol of Ravana, because we are from Tamil Nadu. So is it that Rama has become Ravana? Be very attentive. I have become a son in front of my father. I have become a husband in front of my wife. Be attentive. Has the son become the husband? Or the man became the husband? When there is a dream, is it the waker is becoming the dreamer? When it is a deep sleep, is it the waker and the dreamer, they go to sleep? Or it is the same man who became a son under n number of conditions. It is the same man who became a husband under n number of conditions. It is the same man who became a father under n number of conditions. So man is appearing to have become many, but the waker never becomes a dreamer. The dreamer never becomes a deep sleeper. The deep sleeper never becomes a Chaitanya. All of them are supported by the common denominator. That is the truth. But we are so obsessed with this thing. Last life, I was so and so, so I am born. Like the same wave is born again. All that you have studied till date will be destroyed. But then they say, after death you go to hell and heaven. You don't have to go. Wherever you are, that is the hell. See, friends. Therefore, so avirasi chidakashamai. Therefore, what is chidakasha? Chidakasha is solid space, where other than the consciousness, nothing else is. That doesn't mean it is emptiness. It is all full and yet completely empty. Behind the contradictions alone, the truth is hidden. Sounds are contradicted in silence. Silence is contradicted in sounds. The truth is hidden behind sound or the silence. Give too much importance to the sound or give too much importance to the silence. In both the cases, truth is hidden. But when both sound and silence, mutually cancelling parameters, do not influence, then we have discovered the truth which was hidden behind these complementary opposites. This is what Bhagavan says in Gita. Same krutva. When you do something with pre-defeat, same krutva, it's okay. You are with yourself. Gain and loss, same krutva. You are with yourself. Zero efforts are involved. And because it is not created as a result of any action, as a result of any practice, it's only wrong notions are removed. See? Therefore, Asir Chidakashamai Shabdamai Para. And how this Tripura Devi manifests? Shabdamai. And therefore, the world is created with the sounds. So be attentive. As you are sitting quiet, try to think within your mind, not loudly, without using a single word. You cannot think. So how the world is created? Beginning is from the words. And these words are uttered by our tongue. Tongue is an organ which doesn't have bone in it. And therefore constantly keeps on wagging like the tail of a dog. Constantly. And what are you talking? Mind grossified is speech. When the speech is silent, we go to the mind. So unmanifest speech is mind, manifest mind is speech. Avyaktadini bhutani vyakta madhyani bharata. And thus we keep on constantly living only at the mind level. So we have to go beyond it. Therefore, when sound and silence become equal, then we have gone beyond that. This is what Tripura Devi is telling, that Shabdamai Param Abhavan mega gambhira niswano gaganangane. And with a very gambhira, very deep voice, she appeared in the form of the sound. And Vandan Rishigana Kim Vo Dhyata Tad Drutamihetim Matparanami Keshanchit Hiyata Abhivanchitam. So, O Rishiganas, kindly tell me why you have been thinking about me and what for you have done meditation on me. Okay, may you be blessed. Tell, whatever you want, I shall bless you because I can fulfill all your desires. इति श्रुत्वा परां वाणीं प्रणये मुनिपुंगवाः ब्रह्मादयातोऽपि तुष्टो विविधैः स्तवैः. And when this was said, all the rishis, munis and the gods, Brahmaji, etc., they started chanting the various stotras. When you have to talk to somebody and want something to be known, first of all, that person must be at peace with you. And that person also must be at peace with himself. Many times it happens. We come from a long flight or long drive and you enter and the people are already busy there. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. And you have got a high BP. You have to go to bathroom. Swami, they had some. It's an emergency. So when you want to ask a question to somebody, you have to find out, is it the right time, right place? No, but Swami, then you are not available. Then come to bathroom. Yes. So, first of all, they did the prayers in very way, stuti. Atha prochu rishigana vidyam tam tripureshwarim namastubhyam maheshani Sri Vidye Tripureshwari Asheshotpade Tritum Sthapaitri Nijatmani Vilasaitrapi Sarvasya Parameshwari Te Namaha Nutana Sarvadasi Yato Nasti Janistava Navatmika Sada Vaitvam Yato Nasti Jaratava Sarva Sarvasarasi Sarvajna Sarvaharshini Asarvaga Asara Asarvajna Asarvaharshini Devi Bhuyo Namastubhyam Purastat Pushtata Pichate Adhastan Urdvata Parshve Sarvataste Namo Namah. This was the prayer they offered. What they say? Hey Maheshani Namastubhyam, Hey Tripureshwari, Hey Vidye, Namaskar, salutation to you. Are the creator of everything. You are the one, everything is contained in you, and you are the one in which everything goes back to that Parameshwari, our salutation. You are ever the same. You have never become old because you are never born. You are always the fresh one because you never become old. Sarvasi, Sarvasarasi. You are the essence of everything. You are the knower of everything. You are the bliss of all the bliss. And yet, you are nothing, you have nothing, you know nothing, you are without anything. From the relative standpoint, you keep on talking. From the water's point of view, first of all, we say, oh, water, you are the oceans, you are the rivers, you are the waves, you are the clouds, you are the icebergs. Then water will look, क्या कह रहा है? समझ में नहीं आ रहा. What are you talking? I am not understanding. Because from the water's point of view, all differences disappear. So these are the two standpoints. And after this was then, Devi Bhuyo Namastubhyam Purastat Pushtatopicha. Their salutation to you from the front, from the back. That means we should not miss you. In other words, there are no directional limitations in the Absolute. No. When you are sitting for prayer, you should face your face only to the east or the west. When you are sleeping, your feet should not face the south. It is not auspicious. Whole life goes only in that. Now, Bruhi yatte param rupam aishwaram jnanamevacha phalam tasmadda ghanam mukhyam sadhakam siddhamevacha siddhestu parama kashta siddhe उत्तमम एव सिद्धेषु उत्तम एव च देवी एतत् क्रमो ब्रूहि भूयस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः. So when she appeared after the prayer, then all the rishis and gods said, Bruhi yatte param rupam. O mother, kindly tell your ultimate nature. What are you ultimate? Aishwaryam jnanam evacha. Now these are two very important things. In the 10th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Etam vibhutim yogam cha mama yo vetti tattvataha saha avikampena yogena yujjate natra samshayaha. Discovery of the self as the absolute truth and recognition of the universe as one's own extension. Unmanifest, I am. Manifest, the whole world is. What will be the ultimate avikampa yoga? Avikampa yoga means free from all doubts and confusions. Therefore, whether I am sitting all by myself, offering my prayers, sitting for meditation, or I am dynamically involved in this world, like whether the ocean is quiet or upsurged with lot of waves, it makes no difference to the water. That is called avikampa yoga. This is what is said. Yatte aparam rupam aishwaryam jnanam evacha. Kindly tell your aparam, the manifest, and the unmanifest form. And rupam aishwaryam jnanam evacha, and your aishwarya, your glory, as well as the knowledge. Phalam tasmad ghanam mukhyam sadhakam siddhamevacha. And when one comes to know this, what is the result, what is the phalam that one gets, and what is to be really attained, and what is to be really established in one's life. Siddhestu paramakashta siddheshu uttamamevacha. And what are the various siddhis, and what is the ultimate siddhi? Devi etat kramato bruhi bhuyastubhyam namo namaha. So, O Goddess, kindly tell us all these things in a proper sequence so that we don't get confused. Salutations to you again and again. Itya prushta mahavidya pravaktum upachakrame dayamana arshigane spashtartam paramam vachaha. When this Devi was, Mahavidya was thus asked, inquired about by all the rishis, then she began her speech. And out of great love, compassion for all the seekers of truth, she said, Shrunudhvam Rushayaha Sarve Pravakshami Kramena Tad Amrutam Yagamam Bodhehe Samudritya Dadami Vaya. Shrunudhvam Rishaya Sarve. O all rishis, I shall now tell you systematically. And what I will tell you, Amrutam hi agamam bodhe hi samruddhitya. Our scriptures, agamas are so deep and so vast. You will never be able to understand the whole of it. So I shall take out the essence. I shall take out the gist and shall tell you for your benefit. Yatra sarva jagadidam darpana pratibimbavat utpannancha stitam leenam sarvesham bhasate sada. Yadeva jagadakaram bhasate aviditatmanam yad yoginam nirvikalpam vibhati atmani kevalam. This is the essence. This particular thing I told you a number of times. This is my most favorite method of contemplation. When you are sitting, sit in front of the mirror. This is a good spiritual practice. And start contemplation on what is reflected in the mirror. You will come to conclusion in two ways. First, all the reflection that happens in the mirror is entry of the things and beings without entrance. Nothing has entered in the mirror. first. Second thing, whatever is the reflection in the mirror, it doesn't influence the mirror. Third thing, the same mirror surface has become space, water, air, fire, human beings, animals, trees, plants, stable things, moving things, everything, the same surface of the mirror. As a result of this, because the world has entered the mirror without entrance, therefore the mirror is not influenced by the world. And because the surface of the mirror alone has become everything, and therefore, like the sugar cane doesn't suffer from diabetes, the world doesn't influence the mirror. And what is the influence? Desire. Now put all these things put together. When you look at the world, like entry of the world in the mirror, it is an illusion. We don't desire illusions. And when we come to discover this whole world is nothing but my own extension, we don't desire that also. Net result, freedom from desires. Kathopanishad, the ultimate truth is indicated. Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya hridishritaha atha martyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashnute. When all the desires are eliminated for good, he is divine. Vedanta takes us one step further. Whether you know or you don't know, whether you want or you don't want, you are divine. This is too much. See, my friends, if you do this thing, you will go to hell. Hell with the hell. See, friends, therefore, यत्र सर्वं जगदिदं दर्पण प्रतिबिंबवत् उत्पन्नच्च स्थितं नीलं सर्वेषां भासते सदा यदेव जगदाकारं भासते अविदितात्मनाम्. Now those who do not know their essential nature, for them Paramatma is recognized as the world. So we are seeing the God, but we call it as a world. We are seeing the gold, but we call it as an ornament. We are seeing a woman, we call her as a daughter. We are seeing the same woman, we call her as a wife. We are seeing the same woman, we call her as a mother. And here are the problems: daughter, wife, and mother. So, these three characters, the daughter, the wife, and the mother, they are like reflection in the mirror of woman. And if you remove the mirror, will you inquire, anyway, but where my wife has gone? This is not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. One start getting, my God, everything is gone. Then what will happen? All happening will stop. Because when you are alive, nothing has happened. After death, what happens? Dekho Maharaj, therefore, Nobody takes this text for studies. All what you have studied is all wiped out. Everything is gone. So, yatra sarvam jagat idam darpana pratibimavad utpannaccha sthitam leenam sarvesham bhasate sada. So this world appears to be born, remaining, and again going back. And yadeva jagadakaram bhasate aviditatmanam. Those who have not discovered their essential nature, for them this world looks to be as, this Paramatma looks to be as the world. See, in one text, Atma Sudha or Durgdrishya Vivek, Asti Bhati Priya Nam Rupa iti Pancha Amshakam Adyatrayam Asti Bhati Priya Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Nam Rupa Tato Dvayam is Jagad Rupam Tato Dvayam. So you take an ornament. In ornament there are three things. One is the gold, and second is the name, and third is the form. So name and form is the ornament, and gold is the reality. When name and the forms are dissolved, nothing happens to the gold. But without the gold, names and forms cannot be. Therefore, you will see in the whole world what we are doing, knowingly and unknowingly. We give too much importance to the names and the forms. Starve your mind either with the forms or with the names. Mind will dissolve in consciousness. Starving the mind of names is listen to silence and don't talk to yourself. It is so easily, so quickly, so effortlessly experienced as a wife knows she is a woman. How much time, energy, efforts it takes for the wife to know that she is a woman first. You will understand when you will get married. Suffer. Require a lot of suffering. Jhadu lagao. Therefore, it's very clearly said, Nayamatma balahinena labhyaha. The truth is not for those who are, the chui mui, touch me not. Somebody says something. Yes, I'm most mad person in the house. Don't get carried away. Some people call you fool. Don't feel bad about it. You scold them. Don't you know I am from Maharashtra? So what? I am not a fool. Then Maha fool. In Maharashtra, everything is Maha. So don't call me Murkha. I am Maha Murkha. Make him miserable rather than you becoming miserable. See, friends, relax, relax. Spiritual life is not becoming tense. You must have seen when these people play any instrument. Let us take a sitar. So they tighten the wire up to an optimum tension. Tension is required. If the wire is not having optimum tension, it is like the line which we use for putting the clothes. Will the music come out of it? It is requiring, it requires tension, but optimum tension. Not too much, not too less, optimum. But at the same time, the one who is playing the sitar, he should be relaxed. If this example is clear, once it happened in South Africa. because there are not many musicians and all that. Therefore, anybody who is available little bit, they think they are the best players. So somewhere I went, and there was some bhajan kirtan, and there was one doctor who was playing tabla. So Andho mein Kana Raja. So he was the best tablist there. So other person was singing, and he was thinking he is the best singer, and the third person playing the harmonium. So all the extraordinary people came together. When I went there, they became excited. Swamiji, we had to show that we know music very well. And this person who was playing tabla, he got so excited, not inspired. He got so excited and started hitting the tabla so hard, his hand went into the gut. You have to be relaxed. The tension should be on the instrument, not on the player. Player should be relaxed. Exactly the same way, your mind should be properly tuned, properly having proper tension. What is the proper tension on the mind? You are quiet, you are alert, you are vigilant. So the mind is quiet, alert and vigilant. With such a mind, you be relaxed. You will be able to comprehend the truth in one go. But our condition is the other way around. Either the wires of our mind are like the line on which we put on clothes, or else it is too tense. And suddenly, what happened? Meditation. See, optimum. Then you start living in meditation 24/7. That is important. So, यदेव जगदाकारं भासते अविदितात्मनां यद योगिनां निर्विकल्पम विभाति आत्मनि केवलम. But those who are the yogis, those who are having this complete understanding, for them this world is none other than their own extension. Don't we do it every day in our life? Swamiji, this is my house. And let us take a tour of the house. No, I have gone to so many houses. No, but this is my house. So, whatever is my is the extension of I. Ignorant people are satisfied with the finite extension. Wise people, vasudhaiva kutumbakam. Net result, you are at home, at peace, in every place, with everyone, at every moment. So, what is spiritual practice? Continue expansion, unlimited. Or expansion becomes limited. Me, my wife, my children, my country. Therefore, it is said, look at the world as God looks at his creation. How the God looks at his creation? They are all ours. There is no differentiation. And the God looks at us not seriously, but fun. अच्छा बनाया ना? He enjoys it. Then your vision changes completely. I'll tell you an example of change in vision. Once they took me to some institution, some vaccine production institution, and they showed me, the scientists showed me. Swamiji, these are the different inbred lines of the mice. Now, I don't understand what inbred lines in mice. I know only bred, not inbred. So, these are the 10 inbred lines. I said, okay. Then, now in each cage, there are about 15 to 20 mice, white mice. Then we give a different dose of the vaccine to all of them. And then after every 2 hours, we take the observation. What percentage of the mice in this were influenced like that after 2 hours, then 4 hours, 8 hours, like that. Depending on that, analyze the data, and then we give. This is the optimum dose for human being. So when he was explaining, I was myself enjoying and laughing. He said, Swamiji, any question? I said, no. I got answer, no question. What is the answer? I said, you are my guru, first of all. Salutation to you. He said, Swamiji, what happened? I said, you have taught me. You have given me a divine vision. What is the vision? We are all kept in the cages. Kannadiga, Gujarati, Bengali, Aussie, Aboriginal, Kiwi, and vaccine is given. And he is observing. When the scientist is looking at those mice, he is not concerned whether the mice is dying or alive. He is concerned about his vision. Look at the world with this vision. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priyaha. For me, there is nobody dear and nobody not dear. Sarva bhuteshi samoham. I am same, equal to all the beings. And all beings are equal to me. Like the ocean is equal to all the waves. Let it be a ripple or let it be a Katrina or tsunami. Makes no difference. Again and again, watch this objectively. Vision is same to all colors. Name dveshosti na priyaha. Mind is same to all the thoughts. For the mind, there is nothing like good thought, bad thought. But our struggle is, Swamiji, how to stop thinking? Why do you stop thinking? Think nicely. Why stop? But they tell in yoga, you should not think. Okay, don't think. But then the thoughts come, then think. All these dumb things stop. And recognize the truth. The more you become subjective, your vision changes. Therefore, yad yoginam nirvikalpam vibhati yadeva jagadakaram bhasate avidatmanam, and yoginam nirvikalpam vibhati atmani eva kevalam. So from nirvikalpam, what is the experience of the yogi? Be attentive. When the eyes are seeing different colors, is any change happening to the vision? Vision is the same. Any thoughts come, mind is the same. Waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi comes and goes, consciousness is the same. Is the man different in the son, in the husband and in the father? No, he is the same man. It is not that when he is in front of his father, he is a son, therefore he has got small horns. And when he is in front of his son, he has become a father, his horns are grown because he becomes son. No. This unchanging substratum. Now, Gambhirastimitam bodhi iva nishchala bhasanam yas subhaktaihi atishay pritya kaitava varjanad. So, This reality is Gambhira Sthibitam Bodhi Iva Nischala Bhasanam. This truth is like ocean, deep ocean, without a single wave on the surface. The depth of our mind is more than the depth of the Pacific Ocean. The depth of the ocean can be measured. The depth of the mind cannot be measured. See, be very attentive. The same water in the ocean and in a small pond. In that small pond, if even a dry leaf falls, there will be ripples. In the deep ocean, let the ship sink, no ripples. Be attentive. Man is like the deep ocean. Husband is like a pond. And the wife says something, ripples. And the man never gets disturbed. See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is you don't get disturbed. And this can happen only through wisdom. One day you will come to discover this, that whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the source of disturbance for us. You give importance to anything in this world, that will be the source of disturbance, not that person. See? Just for example, this is just example. Suppose I hate somebody. Now I hate, but that somebody doesn't know. So that somebody will come. Swamiji, how are you? Oh, yes. He doesn't know. But you are suffering because you have given importance. We give importance in two ways, either positive or negative. When you give positive importance, that becomes a cause of misery. When you give negative importance, that becomes a cause of misery. Don't give any importance, you are relaxed. So what is the spiritual practice? Don't get too much involved in it. I say, yeah, it's okay. But then we start struggling. When we were children, we were not like this. Actually, you cannot be like this. You are dumb. See, with this wisdom, you live 24/7. You don't have to struggle in meditation. So, Gambhira Stimitam Bodhi Iva Nischala Bhasanam Yat Subhaktahi Atishay Pritya Kaitava Varjanat. And this can be attained by the Subhaktahi Atishaya Pritya. And when all your, all your attraction, importance to the world is withdrawn and placed at the feet of the beloved Lord, then the mind becomes absolutely quiet. And then this one, Akshanta Karanadinam Pranasutram Vedantaram Yadabhanena Kinchisyat Shastriye Abhilakshitam. Then we come to know Antakaranadinam Pranasutram Yadantaram. Then we come to know, be attentive. Objects are grossified sense organs. Sense organs are grossified mind. Mind is grossified intellect. Intellect is grossified life. Life is grossified energy. And individual grossified energy is total energy. The total energy is Tripura Devi. One most important thing, be very attentive. In the water, there is its own potentiality, total potentiality, because of which the water can appear as an ocean, as clouds, as waves, as iceberg, because of the potentiality. Now, in the water, other than water, there is nothing. So, where will this potentiality act? It will act only on the water. So, because of this potentiality, water appears as ocean. Because of this potentiality, water appears as iceberg. Because of this potentiality, water appears as wave. Because of this potentiality, water appears as cloud. But by this potentiality, is the water influence? Will the water drown in the ocean? Will the water break when the waves break? Will the water go high in the sky as cloud and feel afraid? Oh, I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall. Will the water gather any particular shape of the iceberg? No. Meaning, the water alone is appearing in many forms because our attention is not on the water. Attention is on the names and the forms. Exactly the same way, this absolute Paramatma alone, with the predominance of names and forms, is called as the world. The same Paramatma, with the limitations of the Panchakoshas, is called as the Jivatma. The same Paramatma, with the limitations of the Maya, the infinite potentiality, is called as the Ishvara. But from the absolute standpoint, Paramatma is without any one of them. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidya. I alone support the waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. This I, aham eva vidya, this is worthy of knowing. And what is to be known? Yasmat sharamati tuham akshara davichottamaha atosmi loke vedecha pratita purushottamaha yo mam evam asammudaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam mayanagha etad buddhva buddhiman syad krutagrutyascha bharata. Your life has attained fulfillment. Nay, the life has attained fulfillment through you. Like electricity is not biased towards any gadget. Expression of the electricity through the bulb as light. The light is also not biased towards any object. Let it be the idol of God or it be a toilet. It makes no difference. This is our natural state. It is not the result of any sadhana. It is not the result of any creation. And therefore, all the spiritual practice that we talk about is work on your mind. And working on the mind is don't trust the mind. Then discipline the mind. Only two ways. Before we talk to anybody, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? And stop talking to yourself. These two things, if we consciously practice, slowly the mind will start remaining cool, quiet, alert and vigilant. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.